So it's sort of, I've been doing a lot of prompting, and the more specific I get, it's better. But now what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to prompt less, but more precise, and I'm getting better answers. So it's not necessarily the length of the prompt that I'm finding, it's the precision of the prompt. And all I do is I'll train it just specifically. So I'm doing a lot of writing, right? Well, it's doing a writing. Well, I don't know what we're doing. We're co-writing this thing, right? Because I'll start out by saying write this, and I'm like, okay, now I want to do this, and I want this tone, and I want that tone, and then it'll start doing things. And then what I start asking it is I'll start asking, so what you just did, tell me the prompt so I can get you to think like this again, and they'll tell me the exact prompt, which is so fascinating. It's amazing. So it's more of a synthesis of our two brains together instead of just saying write me a report and you just copy and paste it. Which what most people do, I think.
And
Um,
that's the problem is again, I try to equate it, like I said, to a 12-year-old kid who has the internet at their fingertips. They don't
yeah,
have a social framework to understand how logic works in our society. They don't understand. They don't understand how contextually societal values and human values interact with the way how we judge things. But it's
yeah,
not truly understanding this is good and this is bad. It does not. I don't believe it currently it does, and I'm not sure it ever will be able to understand
because you're
good
saying
and
it
bad.
can't feel, right? It can't feel is the thing.
Well, it
So
definitely can't feel with biochemicals the way we do, at least not at this point. So the
yeah, it's
question
true.
is, if it is having feelings, it's having feelings in a way that we don't understand and
Yeah.
maybe never will understand.
Yeah, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, anyways, I'm trying to summarize this whole thing. My whole point is I'm trying to understand this thing because if I can understand how to use this tool, it's like I'll be way more effective.
But there's so many ways to use the tool and so many ways that you can go in a pathway to get it to work, right? Because right now the sum of knowledge on the internet is so drastically big that you can safely carve off chunks of it that are taking the AI in the wrong direction when you're asking for it to do something.